the problem. It should be familiar to you. I think we did this problem already. Now, the idea with chapter 16 and 19 especially is that it should be fairly fresh on your mind. Now, the response I got from sections 1 and 2 yesterday when I did problems from chapter 16 was that they were so surprised that it was so easy. They don't remember it being that easy. And the answer is this, that it takes time for you to learn. You learn well after you stop trying. You continue to learn. You do. It's like cooking that hamburger in a pan on top of the stove. You turn the heat off and that hamburger continues to cook. You put the hamburger on the plate, the hamburger continues to cook. It uses that heat that's inside to cook. Some of it's given off, but some of it's doing the cooking. You get a burn on your arm and you don't put ice on it. The burn just gets worse until you reach a state of equilibrium where your skin and the air temperature are approximately, unchanging. So you learn even after you stop trying to learn. Understand? So chapter 16 is going to seem a little easier the second time around. Clear? Now the first one that we're going to do is percent by volume, Gabby, is percent by volume. And number 63 says, what is the concentration in percent by volume of the following solutions? Okay. 25 milliliters of ethanol is diluted to a volume of 150 milliliters of water. Now, so I'm pouring the water into the ethanol. So it's diluted to 150 milliliters. So I have 20 milliliters of ethanol diluted to 150 milliliters. By the wording of the sentence, by the wording of the problem, do you see that the 150 milliliters is the volume of solution? You see that from the wording? Good. So this is the equation. Volume of solute, that's what you're putting in. In this case, it's ethanol. Ethyl alcohol, ethanol, okay? Over volume of solution times 100. Clear? It's percent by V over V, volume over volume. You've done mass over mass. Clear? You can have whatever you like. You can also have mass over volume. You can have volume over mass. As long as it's a ratio, it's going to be a concentration. Clear? We simply study mass over mass, or volume over volume. We also can have what? Moles over liters, moles over kilograms. Clear? So you simply give what needs to be given based upon the equation and the wording of the problem. Make sense? Okay. So number 63 is actually very straightforward. Yes? This is milliliters. 25 milliliters of ethanol. Remember, I said it's volume, percent volume over volume. I didn't say moles over volume.
The L wasn't capitalized, so I thought you were talking.
I understand that. This is 25 milliliters of ethanol over 150 milliliters of solution times 100. What's the answer? Anybody have an answer? So 17%, is that okay? Is that all right? 17%. Okay? And then this one says 175, this is B, right? This says 175 milliliters of isopropyl alcohol. You've heard of that? Oftentimes people use that for a variety of reasons. Thank you, gentlemen, for participating. I appreciate that. And then 275 milliliters of solution. So what is 175 divided by 275? Are you trying to give something back to him? Just do it. Just do it. Come on, guys. Just do it. Pay attention. Yes? Yes.
64%.
What is it?
64%.
64%. Okay. And what you would do is you'd say 64% by volume. 64% by volume. When you say 64% by volume, what you're saying is What you're saying is volume over volume. Otherwise, you say 64% by mass over volume. 64% by mass means mass over mass. So if you look at isopropyl alcohol, you buy it at the store. In the United States, we call that rubbing alcohol. Where in Europe, I think ethanol is rubbing alcohol. But anyway, regardless, it'll say in the United States, I know, it'll say 70% by volume. By volume. Clear? Whereas ethanol can be bought for 70% by volume and also 90% by volume, 95% by volume. If you're distilling, a side note, if you're distilling ethyl alcohol, the best you can get it through natural process is 95%. You cannot get it 100% pure. You can't do it. It's by natural process, by the distilling process, you can only get it 95%. Okay? So it's pure. Understood? Clear? Okay. So that's number 63. Let me read the problem again, and then you can look at that. It says, what is the concentration in percent by volume of the following solutions? 25 milliliters of ethanol is diluted to a volume of 150 milliliters with water, and 175 milliliters of isopropyl alcohol is diluted with water to a total volume of 275 milliliters. Clear? Easy? Number 63. Okay.